Having been around the art for as long as I have been, I can usually look at a piece and say, I know which artist made this piece. If you have a whole wall of it, it can kind of blend together, and it's colorful, it is folk art. Every piece of art that we sell goes out with the artist card, with the short bio, and also the handwritten story inside of it. Some people might have images of just animals in a park, and there's no real story. It's just a description on the back of what animals are there. Some artists do tell really personal stories quite often, and in a lot of detail. And some artists prefer to paint sort of general pictures of village life.
There's a pocket with every piece, and the pocket for embroideries is on the back. It's sort of a longish story, but let me get it here. So Grace says she titles this piece, "The Power to Survive with HIV is in Me." And her preface for the story is, some of the people think that if they are HIV positive, they are not able to do some of the jobs in their families or in the community. Myself, I'm HIV positive for more than 10 years, but I can work for my family. I'm a community-based counselor. And then she says, number one, this is 1, 2, 3, 4. Number one, I'm coming back from collecting firewood for the family. I'm very fit. Number two, I'm at home reading the instructions of the antiretroviral drugs and also ready to drink the water in the tablet at the correct time. Number three, I'm going to the clinic. I'm not feeling well. I can't say to myself that I'm on ARVs and that they will help treat all the illnesses. ARVs do not treat other diseases, but they lower the HIV virus only. And finally, in the last panel, if you will, I'm giving health education to the villagers about HIV and AIDS. It does not mean, being HIV positive does not mean that I should not talk or teach other people about HIV. And that's then the story that she tells with this piece.
Online, if you're buying the art, well, the unfortunate thing is that because each piece is original and unique, it's impossible for us to put everything onto our website. So we just have a very small selection of the artwork. But if someone sees something that they are interested in, they can always write us and have us look through our collection, and I'm always happy to do that for people. Take photos and then email them some photos, and they might be able to find something that they would be happier with.
In terms of special impact on particular artists, we do special projects with artists who have special needs. And so an artist, for example, who said, my art is deteriorating because my life is out of control. My husband died, he left this place in ruins. I've been trying desperately to keep it together and to keep my kids in school, but just have not been able to do that. We asked her, her name is Karasentia Chibaya, the woman I'm talking about now. We asked her to do a special piece of art about her situation. She did a beautiful big fabric painting, and that was the first step in solving her problem. So she's the author of chapter 1, if you will, in solving the problem, and then we come in with resources that we can generate through showing her piece and telling her story. And help her get her kids back into school, help her get her fields planted again. help her rebuild her house and her toilet and redig her well. That's probably the largest project we've done, but we've done a lot of small ones that assist individual artists who have special emergency needs.
I spent time in Zimbabwe this past summer, and just meeting the women who are making the artwork, it made a huge difference to me. I mean, I can't introduce a potential customer and the artists, but if I could, that would be what I would do. Just because the purchases are making a huge difference in the lives of these families.